Love it.
Thank you for being with us live in the D. We are compressing an hour's worth of infotainment into the next 46 minutes. And we begin with my all-time favorite song by Starship, We Built This City.
Are you being facetious?
Of course I am.
Sarcastic?
Jay in the control room, he
man?
knows that I don't like this song.
You don't?
No. This was voted one of the worst rock songs of all time.
Was it?
Seriously, yeah.
What hater said that?
I can't remember. And all this and We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel.
That's the jam too. Stop hating. Stop
USA
hating.
Today wants to find the best historic small town in America. So they're building this city on this list.
20 towns have been nominated and one Michigan town is on the list. Get ready, people, we gotta vote. Mackinac Island is currently number 2 in voting done by readers.
Topping the list is Granbury, Texas. To make the list, the towns have to have a population of 30,000 or less, and they must pay tribute to America's past in some way, shape, or form.
You can vote. Let's all vote. The top 10 winning towns will be announced Friday, May 17th. Go to our Live in the D Facebook page to vote. I'm voting as often as legally allowed.
What do you think? There's all kinds of towns across this great state of ours. There's Detour Village in the UP. There's Ubley, Michigan in the Thumb. There's Hillsdale, southwest of Jackson. I'm trying to think of any other. Of at least 30,000, though, that's the key, right? All right, well, think about it. A rainy day outside today. We had thunderstorms last night. There was a loud crack of lightning and a flash.
Were you scared?
No, but Gia was getting ready for bed. And I was thinking, get out of the bathroom, get out of the bathroom.
Why? What's the bathroom have to?
Well, we're surrounded, our house is surrounded by trees.
Oh,
and
I see.
The lightning came down like next to the house, it felt like. I mean, the whole house shook and there was a bright flash.
You know I'm a city girl. I've never had a tree outside of a window before.
Oh, I'm sure you have. You look down on it from
Down,
the third.
yes.
You can see like a
Exactly.
little maple there plant growing out of the sidewalk in New York.
Yeah.
You know, with the grate around.
Detroit too. I got no trees.
Do you like hearing the storms at night, or does it keep you up?
I love it. I have an actual, storm app that I'll play from Amazon in the other room, so that's what I hear all night before I fall asleep.
If the storm app goes off, do you?
Wake up?
No, do you? It may not be snowing anymore, but the state is talking about snow days. That's right. Making up those snow days at the end of the year, state legislature looking at a new law to loosen the requirement that would keep kids in school longer because they had to miss because, school was canceled.
Right, so they're trying to make up snow days. So this comes after that string of days in January and February when some schools were out for a week because of the snow in sub-zero temperatures. The new law would allow schools to not have to make up those days.
Sounds good to me. Right now, schools are allowed 6 snow days until they are required to extend the school year. You'll recall that we had some epic winter weather back in January, so.
We did, it was something. Those poor children couldn't be out. But then it's gonna be hot in the summertime. So is it gonna be too hot for the kids to be in the classroom? So why make it up? You know what I mean? All right, let's talk about the next thing. Thank you, Jason.
We have some logo disguising.
I know,
going on.
I apologize, people. All right, you may want to think twice before ordering gluten-free next time that you go to a restaurant. Why, you ask? Because a new study found that a third of menu items labeled gluten-free actually contain gluten.
The biggest menu item that was usually labeled wrong, pizza. And errors were typically more prevalent with dinner food items. How much trust do you put into chefs and restaurants and menus and them saying there's no MSG, no gluten, none of this, none of that?
I think gluten is really hard to control. Do you know what I mean? If you're at a pizza place, for goodness sake, gluten flour, that's the cornerstone of most pizzas. So to trust that they're going to be able to keep the gluten-free ingredients and items and cookingware separately, that's a huge feat, especially when places get busy and trying to make money. It's kind of hard.
I'm so glad I don't have to worry about stuff like
Me
that.
too, I ain't gonna lie.
Want to get a good deal on a flight for your next trip? Well, we've got the time and days that you should be booking.
That's right. This comes from the Skyscanner report, which looks at days, weeks, and months and time, the best rather, days, weeks, months, and times to book a flight. So you have to get up pretty early to get that deal.
Best time to book a flight is 5 a.m. and you want to do it on a Tuesday in January.
Child, who's up at 5 a.m. on a Tuesday in January, except you? You're at work already, though.
If that doesn't work for you, the second best day to book a flight is at 5 a.m. on Wednesdays in February. April is actually one of the cheapest months for international flights, by the way.
To book your flight?
Yes.
For April or for another month?
In April.
For another month.
For down the line.
Okay. All right.
Or depending on where you're going.
Right.
That's the booking.
Right.
Dating has changed a lot over the years, and while some things change for the better, that's not always the case.
That's right. An article in the Huffington Post says that these are some outdated dating rules that should come back. So things that were considered outdated that, in fact, we actually need to bring back. Number one, first, chivalry shouldn't go out of style.
That's right. Hold open the doors for the ladies, that sort of thing.
We like that stuff.
People should ask each other out on real dates instead of being vague and asking to, hang out or what you doing, Netflix and chill.
Yeah, you do Netflix and chill. I don't even know you. Isn't that ridiculous?
I
You don't know. You've been out of the game a long time. You get a pass. Ain't no bound chicka bound bound on the first date.
You should call a date, not text.
The things that come out of my mouth on this show. It's all him.
Yeah,
it's all
right.
Jason. It's all Jason.
Do not introduce a date to your friends until it's serious, and dress up for goodness sakes. Don't look showing up looking like a slob or,
It's not good. Put a little effort into it.
wearing,
Your date will appreciate it.
yeah.
Wearing what? What's the worst thing?
I was thinking of that
You've seen.
website that rhymes with people of Small Mart. Have you seen that?
Yes.
With the sweatpants and the pajamas and the
Yes.
lingerie is shirts and. God,
seen 'em.
make a little more effort than that.
Yeah.
16 Grammy nominations, countless hits, more than 25 million albums sold, and a new album on the way.
That's right. Brian McKnight has been serenading the world for years, and he brings his smooth sounds to the soundboard at Motor City Casino tonight. How cool is that?
He joins us again in the studio. Thank you, Brian, for being back with us live in the D. It is good to see you.
Good to be seen. Good to see you.
Welcome. He's like, good to be here. He's like, good to be here.
Great to be here.
So this is very cool. You have another album coming out this June.
Yes.
The 17th album.
17. It's called Bedtime Story Singular because it's just about that night. I'm giving you 60 minutes of love-making music. Now, why 60? You might only need 11. I'm not saying you. I don't know what your situation is. I don't know. But to prevent you from having to tell Alexa to change the playlist or do it yourself, I'm giving you 60 from beginning to end.
All right.
That's right. That's right.
All right, so tell us about your new single.
The single's called When I'm Gone. Every song I write since I've been with my now wife, who was my girlfriend, has been inspired by her.
Oh.
And I was on my way to Tokyo last year, and she sees about 80% of the shows I do. She's seen 600 shows in the last 5-6 years.
That's amazing.
But about 20% of the time, because she does have her own career, she can't be there. And it's getting to the point where it's getting harder and harder to be apart. And that's what this song's
when
about.
someone does that for you, you know that's a ride or die, right? That's called a keeper hang-on thing.
Well, yeah.
That's amazing.
That's why I put a ring on it.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Brian McKnight was like, I'm no fool.
That's right.
He's rocking
That's right.
the world's most interesting man beard, I see. I just took mine
which
down
is-
the other day.
Literally, he just took it down.
Which was her suggestion. I told her, I'll never get facial hair. She's like, please, it'll be so sexy. She said that. I was like, I had facial hair 5 seconds later.
Go. Listen,
Seconds.
wives know what they're talking about. And speaking of, you have a special connection to Detroit.
Yes.
Because 2 years ago, we had you on the show, and you actually announced something here in studio that has to do with your lovely wife. Let's take a
Yes.
look at the clip.
And, I have a news flash. As of this morning, I'm officially engaged. We just got, Leilani and I got engaged this morning. Very.
Can I ask the engagement story? Because you know I'm a girly girl.
Okay, so my tour manager was coming from LA with the ring this
Okay.
morning, and
So you had crew. There was some plan.
yeah, there was a
I like
plan.
this.
So when we were in Venice a couple of years ago, and we got these rings just as, we tried out rings for a while. So for the last couple of years, we've had that. So this morning when we were coming here, she was like, I can't find my ring, I can't find my ring. I was like, oh, I think I saw it over here. So I went to another part of the suite and I grabbed it, and when she turned around, I had it.
Oh
and then it
my
was like-
gosh. I love it. Yeah, I love it. 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 You could
Good
start a
stuff.
side hustle. Let me help you plan your engagement.
Oh,
to make it. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
take that one. It's yours for free.
Yeah.
So does it feel special coming back to Detroit since you have that special connection with the city?
Oh yeah, we're in the same room where we.
Really?
Yeah. Because
Aw.
that's another great thing about playing the soundboard. It's a state-of-the-art room. Detroit has always treated me like a native son, and I get to be in the room where I propose to my wife, and we can try out our bedtime story things in there like we. Anyway, the point
Yes,
is
sir.
that
I
it's
get
great.
you.
It's great to be.
It's great to be here. It's great to be here.
What do you listen to?
I listen to the same 3 or 4 records I've listened to my whole life. So a lot of Stevie Wonder, a lot of Steely Dan, Earth, Wind and Fire. I always go back to the greats because those records still sound like they were made yesterday. They were made 40 years ago, and I want to be like that.
Well, Steely Dan was really meticulous. I mean,
Yes.
studio musicians, and Walter Becker and Donald Fagen. I mean, those guys were serious about
Donald
their craft.
Fagen is my hero.
He used to be a DJ, can you tell?
Ah, well, yeah.
Yes, yes,
Oh, The
yes.
Voice, of
Yes,
course.
yeah.
Did you have the Night Fly, the Donald Fagen album?
Of
Solo
course, I've
effort?
got everything Donald's ever done.
IGY.
Yes,
yeah.
that's, Babylon Sisters is the greatest. It should be a dissertation on a whole. It's everything.
We just nerded out there
Yes.
for a moment.
That's all good.
just lost everyone.
I was letting you have your moment. I was letting you have your moment because Jay was talking in my ear. So tell us about your new app.
The app is called VRL, Video Request Line.
Okay.
About 5 years ago, I kept getting so many DMs. Oh, can you send me the video for this? Can you send me a little personalized video? I was like, So I put it up for sale one year on a website. I did 150 of them and made a ridiculous amount of money. I was like, there is a market for this. So I spent 5 years developing the app. Now the tough part is getting other artists to realize that there's really not too many things we should do for free. It's a tough thing.
Take my proposal help idea.
Oh no, I do that every day. Every day.
Are you serious?
Every day I wake up and I get an order for someone. Hey, I'm trying to propose. Can you do a video? And
I knew
then
it.
here's the price.
I knew I was onto something.
Every
Next
day.
time I tell you something wrong with it,
Just run with it?
yeah, do it. Be balling out like Brian McKnight. Telling you.
How do you keep it fresh with touring with the catalog and interacting with the fans, new fans?
It's interesting because most people are coming to hear about 7 songs. And every now and then, I throw out requests out there and people just say an album cut. But I think that if you do it at a high level, as high as you possibly can, as often as you possibly can, people come to expect things to be a certain way. And if you can live up to that, they'll always come back.
Do you ever do covers? Stevie Wonder or Earth, Wind and Fire? Or
I
Steely
do a
Dan,
little
or-
tribute section to our fallen heroes in the show, yeah.
I think that there's a website, it's either Salon or Slate, and a few years back, about 3 years ago, they did a week-long tribute to Stevie Wonder, and they're like, the reason we're doing this now is because he needs to know how appreciated
That is very true.
I like that.
Because when it happens so suddenly, like Prince, we don't get a chance to let him really know how we feel.
That's true. Brian McKnight, everyone. You can see him perform tonight live at the Soundboard at Motor City Casino. The show is at 8 p.m.
That's
Thank
wild.
you so much for being here.
Thank you.
He just busted out that smile that way, but then we dissolved and he's doing it that way.
That's right.
Thanks, Brian.
Thank you, guys.
Next on Live in the D.
How to top off your look with a new fashion statement this spring. Local 4 style editor John Jordan has some great finds.
But first, let's get a check on the weather. How's it looking, Paul Gross?
Well, we've had some showers in the area, Toddy, and it's mild, too. We have temperatures in many areas that are in the low 60s right now, but let's get right to radar. And you can see it's kind of light, it's kind of spotty, but we've had rain in the area. And as we look down to the south, there is more where that came from, but there's also some fuzzy sunshine as well. So a little bit of everything today. And through the afternoon, chance for a shower or thunderstorm at just about any time with a high around 70 degrees. Evrod?
All righty, thank you, Paul. Let's get into your local headlines this morning. There's an investigation underway after a wild police chase ends with a 6-car pileup. Police say this all started as a drug deal and a robbery between 2 groups of men. One car then started chasing the other down Maross, and the cars crashed. Then afterwards, one of the men climbed out of the sunroof of the vehicle and ran off, as you can see here in this video. 4 other men took off, but they were later arrested. Thankfully, though, despite all the damage you see there on your screen, no one was seriously hurt. We'll be back in another 30 minutes with another news update for you. But in the meantime, we'll send you back to Live in the D, which continues right after this.
You've got less than 2 days to enter our giveaway that you can call Enjoy All 4 Seasons of the Year. It's a prize package giveaway to the Tony and Grammy award-winning musical Jersey Boys at the Music Hall May 17th through the 19th. The show takes you inside the story of Frankie Valli and the 4 Seasons. This prize package has something for every season. Spring is a $50 gift card to Kroger, which you could spend on a bouquet of flowers. For summer, how about 4 tickets to Cedar Point? Then there's fall, 4 tickets to the Renaissance Festival, and winter, 2 tickets to a Red Wings game. Total prize value, $1,200. For your chance to win, go to our Live in the D Facebook page or the contest page at clickondetroit.com. Contest rules are there as well.
Well, don't let this rainy season put a damper on your style. Local 4 style editor John Jordan is here with great ways to top off your look this spring. John, thanks for being here, first of all.
Listen, you mentioned rain.
Yes.
Sun, too, to protect your face. I just got back from the Coachella Valley like a few hours ago, and so all the cool girls at the Coachella Festival were wearing versions of this floppy hat. This is from Eileen Fisher. This is from Jay McLaughlin, so I think you probably should have this. This has a metal brim, so you maneuver it and, you know, you create, here, we'll put the tag in the back, though.
Trying to be incognito.
Although Minnie Pearl, you probably don't remember her. She used to wear tags in her hat.
I love it, but hats,
yeah, there you go.
make a great fashion statement, right?
So, yeah, and you just, you know, you work it. You have to work a hat. Okay, so speaking of travel, you're working it.
Thank you.
Speaking of travel, look at these cool ones from Anthropologie. Okay?
That's a hat?
This is a hat. There's an elastic band around it. It unfolds, and then there's a Velcro strap so that you can adjust it according to what fits. This remains open on top, but then you have this wide brim.
What I love about that is you could put your ponytail through that part. That's
And speaking of working it, you work your hair through that too. You do a style according to the hat that you're wearing instead of just having hat hair.
Absolutely.
You don't have to resign yourself for that.
So let's go through these other styles. This is really cool.
Classics. So this is from J. Jill, and this is, you know, a wide brim hat. A man or woman could wear that. Feel how soft this is. I mean, a hat should be comfortable. Then we have a fedora from Tommy Bahama, but a man or woman could wear this. It's all about like working it with the accessories.
That is as stylish as stylish can get. And I love this little, what is that right there? Is that a button?
Yes.
A little extra zhuzh?
Detail, and you know, like speaking of detail, go to a craft store and, you know, get something like, you know, a wire ribbon, and you can work it onto a hat like this. So let's go to practical, all right? Because I'm a really practical guy, but I like to take the practical upscale.
Yes.
No better place than MCM. So we have a leather visor.
I like it.
All right.
I like it.
And a bucket hat, which is screaming my name.
Put that on.
Leather. How cool is this?
Yes.
It's like, oh man, this is, okay. Where were we?
We're here.
Okay, speaking of gifts, because somebody should gift this to me. Jason, can I have your credit card? Lily Pulitzer. How cool is this, all right? Lily Pulitzer, you know, a signature Lily Pulitzer print. I can see a teeny bopper wearing this. I can see a senior citizen wearing this. You know, plus, this is $38.
It's very affordable.
And you think about all of the, like, you know, graduation and, you know, party, birthday, whatever, like, that's a really great gift. As are any of these hats from the Somerset collection.
Very true.
Protect yourself from the summer sun or the rain, but do it in style.
I agree. I couldn't agree more. And you said that these are from the Somerset collection, and they range in prices. This is $38, some are $48. Just the range in price. Right?
The one, coincidentally, that I picked out is $310. What's your point?
I know. What does that have to do with anything he says?
I mean,
right.
I'm not putting kids through college,
There you go. So you could spend a little money. Thank you, John Jordan.
Yeah, absolutely. I know how to spend money.
Yes. Jason, over to you.
You know, my credit cards are filled with building supplies, countertops. I just had a renovation, or I'd buy you the hat, John. Next, great ideas for Easter baskets for anyone in your family. We will help out the Easter Bunny after the break. But first, we want to say hello to our Live in the D fan of the day, Jackie Mercier from Novi, or Mercier. I know sometimes there's the un-French pronunciation. She says she is a mother of 3, a grandma of 2. If you want to be our Live in the D fan of the day, just follow the link on our Live in the D Facebook page. Or you can enter at clickondetroit.com, where you'll also find the contest rules under the Scene On 4 tab. We have the Pointer Sisters from the Beverly Hills Cop soundtrack, Axel Foley hanging off the back of the stolen truck. Bam!
Tomorrow on Live in the D.
home-cooked meals from scratch that people are lining up for. Bring your sweatpants, because when you eat here, you're gonna fill up. That's tomorrow at 10 a.m. right here on Live in the D.
Easter is Sunday, and that means the Easter Bunny will be hopping around with some baskets. But if you want to give one to a family member in your life, we have some great ideas. And joining us is Mark with Papa Joe's Gourmet Market and Catering. Thanks for being here, Mark.
Thank you so much for having me.
So we're going to know Peter Cottontail's going to do his thing, but that doesn't mean that we can't have some Easter fun with the kiddos.
Absolutely.
So you're going to actually make a basket.
Yeah, absolutely. Start off with some Easter grass.
This is stuff that you can get at the store.
Yes, absolutely.
Easter grass, in this case, purple.
Purple. And I always start with something taller in the back, go to the front. The Easter Bunny is never perfect at what he does, so kind of mix things up.
You said tall in the back and then shorter in the front.
Yeah,
so
something taller to give it some height. Always tuck some things throughout.
Different kind of candies you got there?
Different candies, yep.
Peeps and...
Peeps, the always famous Peeps. Chocolate-covered pretzels. Little bunnies with eggs.
How about some Starburst?
Starburst too, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, you know, these Kinder eggs, the kids love. Oh, you put one in there.
Yep, one of those in there, yeah. Any of this stuff, too, you can get at Papa Joe's. Saunders, you can tuck some of that in there.
You just
the more chocolate, the better.
Reignited the age-old debate, Sanders or Saunders. I grew up in a Saunders household, but
yeah.
You know, they say it's Sanders, so I suppose the family would know best.
Yep.
What is going up here? These look like real flowers in this giant basket
And
up
Easter's
here.
not just for the kids. The Easter Bunny brings lots of fun, beautiful plants, too, for your family members, moms, dads, grandmas. Lots of fun, beautiful things.
Right there in the store.
Absolutely. We can custom make anything, or Easter Bunny can come and bring things.
See what you got around front here. Oh, there's another basket. So you have them pre-made as well?
Yes, we do. Yep, they're all different. Certain ones that we can make, or the Easter Bunny can bring. Peeps, more Saunders, lots of different chocolate. Bows.
And then giant baskets over here. Look at this. If you guys get a shot of this one, it's got like 20 different things in there, including bubbles.
Bubbles, lots of toys, more chocolate. Kids love chocolate, toys, and more candy, more chocolate.
What about, you know, going to have Easter dinner, of course, or brunch, or what have you. What about the food items at Papa Joe's?
Food, we got lots of food from different salads, pastas, hams.
All right.
All kinds of good stuff.
Mark, thank you for being here and
Thank you
showing
so
us.
much.
Good job in the basket.
Thank you.
Tatsi, next on Live in the D, what do you have?
After that Easter wonderland on that table, all right, the great way art, just like what you're gonna see, is making a difference in the D. We'll tell you all about it.
Troy today.
You have an Asia poster on your wall. What? Check out New Seoul Plaza in Southfield, where you can get a taste of authentic Korean barbecue. Brand new, reopened, 3 places in one. It's awesome. Tati.
Well, there's a beautiful way to break through the barriers of one of the most challenging conditions that develop in our older loved ones. We're talking about bringing joy back to those with dementia, and this program is opening minds through art. We want to welcome back Regina Mallett from our friends at Lourdes Senior Community. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us.
So what is this program? Tell me about it.
So this program is an evidence-based, award-winning, intergenerational program that allows students and people that have dementia or Alzheimer's to be creative in their own expression and have that socialization at the same time.
Okay. So now you brought in some examples.
Yes.
Tell me about these.
So we have different pictures, pieces of art that was created by 2 of our residents. And I know we're gonna have some students come on, so I'm gonna tell a little bit about the process.
Okay.
So when you have different neurological conditions, it's very good to have routines. So we do a routine when we first start. They'll actually go and find their resident, wherever that place may be. And then they come in and we sing a song. We don't sing like Brian McKnight, but we sing a song. And then we start the process of this creation and has several concepts to it. And then at each concept, they get a choice. They get to choose what they want to do with it. And that's why each piece looks different, even though it's the same concepts that they're using.
Okay.
And then to top it off, they're asking throughout the whole entire time. They're socializing with the student. They're finding out about their life. They're finding about why they're doing the technique and what they're feeling. I mean, that's what art does to you.
Absolutely, absolutely. And speaking of students, this program does involve students. So let's bring in Allison Clancy and Logan Jacobson. Come on in, guys. Welcome.
Hi.
Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Absolutely. So tell me more about how the sessions with the residents work. What are some of your most memorable sessions?
So I have Sister Sue, and she actually used to work at Lourdes Nursing Home.
Yes, she's right. And she was the assistant administrator.
Wow.
So she literally, her routine is to walk our building like 17,000 steps a day, making sure we're doing everything right.
Wow.
So when she does her first part of the session.
Yeah, so when I first go in there and we have to go find our residents, everyone usually goes to the residents' rooms, whereas I have to walk around the building and try to hunt down Sister Sue. She's always just walking around.
She's on the go.
Yes.
She's on the go. Okay.
Never in one place.
So who picks the titles for the art?
The residents actually pick the titles, and it's a kind of a difficult process because what they see isn't necessarily what we see. So you'll ask them, you know, what do you want to name this? And one of the things we're taught is you have to wait a long time for them to answer. So you'll wait, and maybe that doesn't get it on the first try. They don't necessarily know like how to communicate. So you're like, well, what does this remind you of?
Okay.
And then you eventually get an answer, and it's pretty cool to watch them think about what they made and what they want to call it.
And there is that, like you said, the intergenerational connection. But how does this experience help with your individual career plans?
Well, I am going to Grand Valley next year, and I want to go into HR. And just talking with Sister Sue really gets me on like communications and everything. And I know like when we first went into it, we were sat down and they taught us how to talk to the residents. And you know, you need to talk slowly because they have dementia. But by working over the past weeks, I learned that with Sister Sue, like getting in her face and talking slowly to her helps, but when I just grab her hand, that just helps her focus in on only me. And I just need to focus on that when I go to in the future.
Yeah, learning how to connect with people. How about you really quickly?
I want to be a doctor specifically with pediatrics. Okay. And so what I've learned is that especially with dementia patients, they're not always able to communicate clearly what they want, what they need, what they're feeling. So I've learned that if you pay attention to like their body language and really try to dissect what they're saying, you're able to understand them.
And connect. Just take that little bit of time. Regina, any events coming up?
Yes, so we actually have the art gallery to exhibit all the artwork from all the residents for all the week sessions, and it's May the 9th from 6 to 7:30 at Lourdes Rehabilitation and Healthcare Center.
Very exciting. To find out more about Lourdes Senior Community Center and all of the wonderful services they offer, visit their website, lourdesseniorcommunity.org. We will be right back. Guys, thank you for
Day tonight.
Oh yeah, well, Pointer Sisters coming back from the break. Hollywood often comes to Michigan to make its movies, but which of these films have made the most money?
Wow. Check out the list on clickondetroit.com of the top 10 grossing Hollywood films shot in Detroit. The #1 movie is, of course, Beverly Hills Cop.
The first part of that movie takes place here in the city and then moves out to Beverly Hills, obviously. 1984 comedy starring Eddie Murphy was filmed at the Viking Motel, the Rouge, Grand River, parts of Dearborn. It cost $15 million to make and grossed 21 times that budget.
Wow, bringing in around $316 million. Others on the list include 8 Mile and Transformers: Age of Extinction.
I think, didn't they also film the Red Dawn remake here? I remember they had Chinese stuff floating around downtown on buildings and whatnot.
Go check out the list at clickondetroit.com.
Hey, how about this James Holzhauer guy, this cat at Jeopardy? He's winning again.
Listen, last night the 34-year-old beat his own record of winning the most money in a single game, taking home more than $131,000. Wow. He originally set the record last week when he won over $110,000.
Yesterday's victory marked his 10th in a row. To see if he can make it happen to 11, watch Jeopardy tonight at 7:30 right here on Local 4. And I was able to recall with the aid of my smartphone, the name of the cat that was on there the last time that people were all, the hipster guy.
The annoying guy that you didn't like.
I didn't say I didn't like him. I just thought after a while his act wore thin. His name was Austin. Do you remember?
Austin.
He
You showed me a picture of him, actually.
with the hipster beard, and he would do stuff like that.
Listen, Austin was cool. You know what I mean? He had to, you know, we remember him, right?
Classic Pickle Company is creating a new pickle snack food.
So Vlasic is developing pickle chips. That's right. The company says that the pickles are generally a healthy snack because they have no calories or carbs, but eating them out of a jar can just be inconvenient and messy. I love me some pickles. How about you?
McClure's. McClure's garlic and the spicy ones too.
I think I've had those. They have a nice little, they're very al dente.
They're Brooklyn, Detroit. You've seen the labels as McClure's?
Absolutely.
That's what they use at Atomic Dog in Berkeley, where one of my favorite cheeseburgers is constructed.
Right.
And they serve the cheeseburger at a Atomic Dog with homemade potato chips and McClure's pickles.
Nice.
Oh, so tasty. So they're creating an easier way for people to enjoy pickles. No word yet on when the chips will be out. CEO says the new chips taste fantastic. I have no doubt believing this because at Trader Joe's they do dill pickle popcorn once every summer.
Oh, yeah.
And it is all that and a bag of dill pickle popcorn.
Popcorn. It's good. It's good. What's your favorite summer treat? What are you looking forward to?
Summer?
It's around the corner.
Well, tomatoes, corns, what, late summer or early fall?
Junk food.
Oh, that sort of thing. Oh, bomb pops.
Vegetables.
Bomb pops.
Bomb pops. Okay, I
Remember the
bomb
red, white, and
pops.
blue?
That's right, with the little gumball in the middle.
Bomb pops.
Bomb pops. Those used to be good. You know what I want to find? I'm going to hunt down a drumstick. Does anybody know what a drumstick is?
Yeah, it's the chocolate with the peanuts on it.
No. It's like a creamsicle, sort of, without the cream.
I
Anybody
thought
know what I'm talking about?
drumstick, isn't it like a sugar cone with the ice cream
No.
already inside?
Oh, you're thinking of that one. All right, I got to remember the name of it. No, what was it called? A big stick. I'm sorry, a big stick. Big stick, you're right, that's a drumstick. All right. Have a great day, you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. You
What
know
about
I'm talking about?
push-ups?
I'm Ron Cashamy on your Thursday morning with this Local 4 News update. A 19-year-old man is expected to be in court today in connection to a deadly shooting in Inkster. This past weekend, a 16-year-old boy was killed right near the intersection of Avondale and Henry Ruff. A K-9 unit searched the area where they arrested the man they believe is responsible, and he's now facing charges of involuntary manslaughter and felony firearms and is expected to be arraigned a little bit later today. Now let's get an update on our forecast this morning with meteorologist Paul Gross. Good morning.
Yeah, hey, Evrod, and we're mostly in the 60s right now. Grosse Ile, just with the proximity to Lake Erie, you're not, but everybody else, low to mid 60s, and most of the rain has moved out. We have rain that's moving out of the thumb right now, a few little sprinkles or light showers there in Washtenaw County, parts of western Wayne County. But there's another batch to the south. That is going to be heading into at least our western suburbs, so we're going to track radar for you and give you a complete breakdown on the holiday weekend forecast.